let's talk about the BS brand dynamic about giving away the farm. We've heard it. It has been in the entrepreneurial space for decades. That it's not just creating a white paper to give away or creating a great opt-in. We're supposed to be creating so much content that we're giving our absolute best to people who haven't even paid us a dime. Does that make sense to you? Because it doesn't make sense to your brand, nor does it make sense to the psychology when you really get down deep. Now, for people who do believe in the give the best away farm, methodology, here's their perspective. Their perspective is that if you give your best away, it'll be so enticing that when people actually pay you money, they'll be so more impressed by all your work because you've already given them your best. You've got them in the door, and once they're in the door, they're there to stay. Wrong, wrong, and wrong. Because you don't lock the door behind your audience. And basically all you're doing is what we hate being done to us when it comes to movies. Here's your example. When was the last time you saw an amazing movie trailer and you laughed your butt off at it? You were like, oh my God, this is so awesome. You're like, you know what? I gotta see this in the theater. I gotta see this on the big screen. I gotta have the surround sound going on. So you take the time in your schedule to carve out to go to the movie theater. You pay the ridiculous movie theater price. You, of course, pay for the ridiculous movie theater food, and you sit there for the next 2.5 hours. And what happens? You leave that movie not laughing your butt off, but thinking the trailer was the best freaking part, that all the rest of the shit was lame. Guess what? The give away your farm method in the entrepreneurial market space is none the different. It's the exact same thing for your audience. Now you know how it feels for a movie, for when you've just paid $20 and spent 2.5 hours of your time. Think about it for your audience who are making a way bigger investment with you than $20. And this is a personal relationship with you, not some, going in and out kind of experience. The whole point of your brand relationship is to create customers for life and customers that love you so much that they're going to go out and be your brand ambassadors for you. Because that's how you're truly going to get more new clients in your doors. So, when it comes to giving your best away for free, don't do it. It doesn't work for you. It doesn't work for your brand. It doesn't create the growth that you want. And the people who actually have invested for you feel like they've been bamboozled. So you feel like a shyster. And I know for a fact your brand is not going to be based off of being a shyster. You wouldn't be watching this if you were. So when it comes to giving something away, sure, give something away. But my personal recommendation is don't give something away that you don't have a financial value on. So maybe you have an ebook that you sell. So maybe 1 month you give that ebook away as an opt-in, or because you're on some press supporting it. Or you give a chapter of the ebook away, but you don't give everything away. Honor the people who've paid you money by giving them your best service, your best time, and your best information. You give a tasting to the people who haven't paid, and you give the full-on, top-of-the-line, 7-course meal to the ones who have. And that is how you grow your brand.